Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, and we're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad and hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment and tell me how you feel and what's going on. So let's get into it. Let's check out Liz's Jewels right over there. Liz's Jewels. Check out her website. Check out her Instagram. You'll find all the necklaces and bracelets and earrings and everything that you need, from kids to male jewelry too as well, for all types of different occasions. So check out Liz's Jewels, check out her Instagram, and pick out what you need for your loved one. For real, for real. Give a gift to your kid, your niece, your nephew, your husband, your wife, your sister, your cousin, or your co-worker. It is what it is. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Married to Medicine season 7 episode 3. It's going down. It seems like Jackie is feeling a certain type of way. She don't really think that she did anything wrong, and she don't really want to apologize to Quad because she feels like she didn't say anything wrong and she don't care. Point blank period. Only thing Jackie cares about is her friendship with none other than Simone and her friendship with Dr. Heavenly. It is what it is. It's just going down like that. And at the end of the episode, Dr. Jackie kind of made it clear that she really ain't friends with, Mariah. There's stages of friendship that they ain't cool like that. They don't get down like that. So she didn't even know why she apologized and why she was sorry. I was like, damn. Mariah said, like, listen, you are too old to be spreading salacious rumors and propaganda. You are too much to be doing that, but she did it anyway. I was like, you don't be saying that about your friend. I was like, your friend? I was like, Mariah, what's going on? Dr. Jackie ain't your friend. It don't seem like she likes you one bit at all. It don't seem like she likes you point blank. It seems like she just stomach you. I was like, damn. So that's why it was so easy for her to roll off and say what and repeat what Quad said. And Mariah was like, you can't be repeating things without facts. You need to fact check yourself, baby. I was like, Mariah's on one, baby. And she was making them faces like, And it seems like Dr. Jackie only apologized so she can get her two friends together and, Mariah can kick dust. That's how Dr. Jackie feels. That's what I'm picking up. And then it seems like Heavenly did apologize to Dr. Simone. I think that maybe she was sorry, but she's not really sorry for what she tweeted or what she said at all. She's just sorry that, Simone is hurt and then they got to go through this type of situation. And she says she's really sorry, but do you believe Dr. Heavenly is really sorry? And then Dr. Heavenly, didn't she tell, none other than, Contessa, like, you need to be home. Where is a woman's place? Where are you supposed to be with her child and her husband? I was like, Contessa, why did you ask Dr. Heavenly? You know she ain't gonna agree with you leaving your man lonely, leaving him by himself and putting him in charge of the kids in the house while you take off and get our education. You already know how Dr. Heavenly gets down. She ain't down with that. She wants you to pamper and be there with your man. You're not supposed to do that. But, Contessa got to do what she got to do. She wants a new career. She wants a better career. She wants to make more money. She wants to set her kids up so they can have trust funds and all types of stuff going down. So it is what it is. She's not broke. She's not looking for money, but it's Contessa actually leaving her kids for, like, doing what she's doing because she needed a break. She needed an escape, and basically finding out that she removed one of her breasts last season, where she feels like she needs to do everything she needs to accomplish in life, even though it means putting her husband and her kids on hold. But men do it all the time. Why can't she do it? Because it doesn't seem like she's appreciative of her husband and what he does, and she doesn't try to let him know that she still appreciate everything that he's doing, and also, give him a little kiss, a little hug, and talk to him, ask him about his day, and walk around with kitty gloves on for your husband, because he's making a huge sacrifice just like you are. And a lot of money is coming from out of your income to go to Nashville so you can go to school and study and all that other good stuff too as well. So we'll see what happens, what's going to go down with Contessa and none other than her husband. I was like, her husband is not feeling it and he ain't happy with the situation. Dr. Heavenly, you better fix your marriage before you break it, baby. I was like, we already seen what happened to Dr. Jackie. I wonder if somebody repeat what Curtis did now, how would Dr. Jackie feel? Because Dr. Jackie was very upset that women were talking about the situation that came with Curtis, and she didn't want anybody to talk about it. She was very protective after she talked about it once upon a time and they did this and that or whatever, but she was very protective of the situation after a while, after she let everybody get it off. But I think that Dr. Jackie should have thought about what she said before she said it and how she said it about Mariah. She should have just said, friends, talking about friends, and telling their business or whatever. It's just like Dr. Jackie gave it life to the rumors, like she believed it. And she should have just said it's alleged. I don't have no proof. I don't believe Mariah does drugs or anything like that. But at this time and point, I believe Mariah should just let it go, because Dr. Jackie does not care at all, point blank, period. And it's sad to see. And I believe that Dr. Jackie has changed a lot since her husband Curtis has cheated on her, and then people had attacked her in the media about it was her fault, she did this, she worked too much and all this other stuff. And she received so much criticism that it seems like she has such a tough exterior now too as well, and she's more blunt with her shade. Before, she was kind of blunt with the shade. She was shady, but she was shady in a way where the ladies wouldn't get upset. They wouldn't pay attention, because when she was in Louisiana, when they went on that girls trip, she shaded Toya so bad, boy. She shaded Toya like it was nobody's business. But let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. Let's talk about, Simone. She's feeling a certain type of way. She is not happy, and she can't believe that Quad brought her to dinner and wanted to talk about something that happened at the crab boil, and she feeling a certain type of way. She thought they got past it. She thought that they moved on from it. No, it didn't happen, baby. She did not move on from it at all, point blank. She's still feeling a certain type of way. Quad wants an apology. Quad needs a storyline too as well, because I don't know what's going on with Quad. I don't know if we're going to talk about Sister Circle or whatever the case may be. I don't know if she's going to be talking about her divorce as much, because we know she's private when it comes to that on the show. So we're going to see what happens. But it's just like, it seems like it came out of nowhere. But if Quad was feeling the way that she was feeling, damn, shouldn't you talk to, Simone off camera way before you even start filming? Or did you? And, the wounds done just came back in. And so, Simone is just like, I can't believe this. This is silliness, because Simone was under the impression that they was moving forward. They was going to have dinner. Quad was like, I welcome you into my heart. I want my friend back and all this other stuff, and crying. So, Simone was like, okay, we good. But maybe the words that Simone said last year cut deep, and it hurts too as well, because maybe some of the shit is true that she has said, or maybe she wants to know why she feels that way, because what Dr. Simone said about Quad, a lot of people online has said that about Quad. I didn't say it, but a lot of people, I don't know if I said it. I don't think I said it. But you would have to check out my What's Going On playlist to find out. So let's move on to the situation. So we got none other than Mariah. Mariah is basically talking about Jack, and she was like, you should not be out here spreading rumors. You should not be of the rumor mill, baby. But, Dr. Jackie shaded, Mariah. She was like, once you speak Ebonics, or you speak the Queen language or something, so I can understand it. Because when you said my slip was showing, I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Basically, another dig, another shot, or whatever. But Mariah handled the situation well. So Mariah's sitting here. She is with, her sister Lake, and she's actually with none other than Toya. Toya is down this season, boy. I think the miscarriage and everything is a lot on her, but it seems like there's something else going on with Toya with the miscarriage and everything else. So basically they sitting outside and they're talking, and Mariah just wants an apology. She's like, she don't think that it's wrong for her to spread some rumor like that. I ain't never did no drugs. I ain't never snitched no coke in my life. I ain't do this and I ain't do that. And so for you to go repeat a rumor that you didn't even verify and get facts for, that is wrong. And she's like, Mariah can throw her shade basically, and she's doing her damn thing. I was just like, And, she's feeling a certain type of way because it's on national TV. That's true. And she probably feels like if anybody should know that she didn't do coke or was doing coke, it should be Jackie. But, Jackie believes, it seems like Dr. Jackie will believe, Quad over Mariah any day. So from, Jackie's point of view, she didn't say it. She's just repeating something that Quad said, and it must be true because it came from Quad. It came from anybody else it came from somebody that she believes. So we'll see how that situation plays out. And then she wants her apology too as well. And then we have none other than Toya talking about, Toya's having conflict, you know what I mean? And she needs to talk to her husband about, her kids and stuff like that. And then also she's having conflict the way Contessa was like, your husband's a big ass B word. Yes, she did. Yes, Contessa did come out and say he's a big ass B word. I was like, but she didn't have them words for Heavenly. But so she said that, and Toya not to say nothing and jump up and not be Toya that we know Toya to be. Toya is going through some things, baby. And the miscarriage could be the big thing that she's going through. It is the big thing that she's going through. But to me, I feel like there's something else else going on with Toya too, because she seems broken, real broken too as well. She got two beautiful kids, and bless them and keep on moving, baby. Toya is older. She's 40 something years old, but you can still have a baby. Kenya Moore did, baby. But it hurts her right now at this point, and she's filming, and it is what it is. So we have that situation. I was like, And Toya, she looks pretty here. Mariah looks pretty. Lake looks pretty. They look good. They're doing a damn thing outside, chilling. The house is together, baby. Mariah was like, yes, this house is all set up and together. We're going outside, chilling. We ain't got no mosquitoes. We ain't got no bugs. We got screens and glass, baby. We done move it on up. Yeah, she been on up to the east side. So, Toya is basically handling things a lot differently, but it's only episode 3. I believe Toya, the old Toya, is going to come through and she's going to spill some things, baby. So it is what it is. And we got Dr. Jackie. She meets up with Dr. Simone, basically give her some flowers and some roses. And she needs her to make up with Dr. Heavenly fast in a hurry. And she does not let Dr. Heavenly talk about, Simone point blank period, because she don't do that. And, Simone was like, I understand that. That's why I don't bring nothing to you. I don't say nothing to you about Dr. Heavenly and how I feel, because I don't want to put you in the middle. I'm like, damn, it's like that. I thought Simone and Dr. Jackie was even closer than close. I guess not. I guess having the Dr. Heavenly done skeeted her way in, and she done got Jackie's heart, baby. And so it is what it is with this situation. And basically they're gonna come up with a plan for Dr. Simone to actually meet up with Dr. Heavenly. But Dr. Simone was like, look, if you want me to meet up with Dr. Heavenly, you got to meet up with Mariah, because you got an issue with Mariah. Once you handle that situation with Mariah, like if Mariah feels like a certain way and she's hurting about the comment that you said or whatever, why not just apologize and be friends with her? Like, why are you icing her out? So Dr. Simone was like, well, if you want me to meet up with Heavenly, you got to meet up with none other than Mariah, baby. And so Dr. Jackie was like, I'll meet up with Mariah in the morning, day, noon, and night. If I can get my 2 closest friends back together, hey, say what time, say what it is. And then we have none other than Contessa. She is questioning Dr. Heavenly whether she got all these accolades that she's claiming that she got. But you know how this show is, there ain't no receipts. So Contessa's throwing her shade. She done changed her career, doing her thing, living in a different state, probably out there partying, studying at the same damn time, baby. But I believe she's focused, because she was running a whole unit when she was in the military. She's focused. She got the shit together. It is what it is. But she got to get this done now, quick, fast, in a hurry. And it's basically to do it while the kids are young, and do it before she gets too old, you know what I'm saying? And so she's talking about her situation with her husband, and he's not appreciating her, or he feels underappreciated, or whatever the case may be. And she's telling Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly was like, hold up, wait a minute, sister, wait up, mama girl, mama child, what's going on with you? Your place is at the home. You should be with your kid. A mother shall be with her kid and her husband. What are you doing? Like, this is all messed up. So Dr. Heavenly's telling her about herself, point blank period, like, you doing too much. But you know what, if this is her dream and it's going to benefit the family in the future, she has to do what she got to do. But she was like, my husband wouldn't let me take the kids with me. I couldn't take the kids with me, so what, I had to do what I had to do. So it is what it is. It's like, you can see the wrong in it and the right in it. And I don't know if Contessa, she could be she just wants to get her education, but some people are also assuming that she might have some dissociation when it comes to her kids after the cancer scare and all that other stuff, and the fear of death, and the fear that she has been tormenting her since her mother died, and just having that breast cancer scare, and just removing her breast, period, so she won't develop breast cancer. And then getting boobs, getting bigger boobs, she might be feeling a whole lot of confidence going on. Contessa, she done confided into pastor over there. Pastor Heavenly is like, you need to be barefoot and pregnant, girl. Dr. Heavenly wants you to be home, taking care of your man and your husband, doing what you're supposed to do, taking care of his needs, getting on your knees, doing what you got to do, baby. And she only works half a day, and it has paid off, because her husband had opened up his own surgical facility, sports center surgical facility. First, I don't know, He's one of the only black men that I know that has a surgical facility where he can actually do back surgery and all types of sports medicine and surgery right in one place. And you got a doctor that's head of his black, so you already know Heaven know what she's doing. But Heavenly is a smart woman to herself, but she's very sassy and she can tell you off quick, fast, in a hurry, and sometimes it's not appropriate. And she deflects from you getting into her business and knowing her business point blank. And she's always been that way. So we move on to none other than Simone. Not Simone, to Toya. And Toya and her kids are basically going through a hard time because the kids know about, Toya having a miscarriage. I was just wondering why she did tell the children, even though she's at the age that she is. I guess, after you have 2 successful pregnancies, but you're up in age, I don't think that she thought anything could go wrong. And she feels bad about it. She wish she would have never told the kids, because now they're being affected by it and they're acting up in school and they're hurt, they're mad, they're angry and sad at the same damn time. And Eugene comes in and he explains the science to them. The kids understood it and got it. A lot of people thought that Toya didn't get it, but Toya knows what's going on, baby. So Eugene came in, did what he had to do with his kids, and it's so wonderful to see him just be a great father, and all of them be good parents to their children too as well, having 2-parent homes. You don't really see that a lot on TV, especially when it comes to black people, indigenous people, Moors, melanated people. So it is what it is. So Toya is feeling guilty about that situation, so that's weighing on her heart too as well. And then somebody attacking her husband, calling him a big ass B word. She didn't having a miscarriage, not sharing the information with the girls because she feels like they ain't her friends at all. And then on top of that, having her kids having behavior issues at school because they're dealing with the loss of a sibling that they didn't get a chance to meet or know and not understand why. And we have none other than Dr. Simone. She's feeling a certain type of way about this house being nasty, filthy, and dirty. It ain't even nasty, filthy, and dirty. It's just clothes around on the place, and the trash is overloaded. She's like, I paid a cost to be the boss. If you guys don't get it right, you already know Simone will move you mother effers into another house. She will buy another house and put you guys in it like she did before. She was like, I've been living on my own for a year with cleaning. She was like, I'm living with a bunch of animals, but they're my animals that I love. She called them animals. And so basically she wants them to take out the trash, clean up behind themselves. She wants Miles to make sure he put away his condoms or whatever the case may be, and she wants the house clean, and she wants them to start walking the dog. Why can't they? They live in very upscale. So come on, help your mother out. Your mother's out here working and struggling. Last season she was working so hard, switching over her business, switching over the computer system. She's been going through some things. So, and your mother and your daddy together, help them clean up. But they're boys and they're young. They don't see nothing wrong with it. So the boys, Michael did a very great demonstration of his mother and her behavior when her tone. He was like, your tone, the way you talk, the way you speak. Green bottle. When you say green bottle, he said green bottle. And so he's just like, basically, your tone. And so they have some things to say about mama. It's like the boys against mama, but at the end of the day, they hug mama and everything. So we got none other than Dr. Heavenly talking about her situation when she was a kid. She wasn't as pretty, she wasn't as developed because she was stuck in the house, and she has a lot of insecurities because her mother didn't let her go out, didn't let her go up the street, didn't let her do anything. She grew up in a bad neighborhood, but to watch her daughter blossom and be so beautiful and pretty, have boys interested in her, is a total different lifestyle than she had, and her daughter has way more confidence. And then on top of that, her daughter doesn't have to be, it doesn't seem on TV that Aurora is coming out to be like mean or hateful towards people or say negative things or shade people or have a negative attitude. She just seems like a really nice young lady that has her head on her shoulder, and she's smart and she cares about other people's feelings, unlike her mother. So so it is what it is. And you see them pants in Dr. Heavenly's closet. You better not put on them flower pants, girl. Dr. Heavenly, we already got Simone talking about you shop at the flea market. You better stop, girl. So we have this situation, and you can see that there's some insecurities with Dr. Heavenly about her childhood still that exists. I don't know if she's still going to counseling or she's on her spiritual journey or her spiritual search, but it is what it is. And her daughter just, I think Dr. Heavenly, if Dr. Heavenly had the support that she gives her daughter and the fathers, and having Dr. Damon there, if she had a father like that, it would be a lot different for Heavenly. But Heavenly had to fight. She had to come up with jokes and stuff because people used to make fun of her because of her weight and stuff like that. So she's quick to snap and be shady to you in a heartbeat. That's just how she gets down, and she does not want Alora to grow up, baby. And they just love their little precious daughter. She is beautiful, and she has been very I like her. And then they know she's growing up. She's about to be in high school, baby. You already know what's going on. They don't want her to date. We get to Quad's house. She's with Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie was like, "You cut all these vegetables up and this and that. Why didn't you get it from the grocery store?" Quad was like, "Listen, I don't tell you what to do when you are delivering babies and you looking at this and you looking at that." But she said that in the confessionals. So Quad is kind of taking that as an insult. Don't tell me how to cook or what I should do, how my food should be prepared. I'm cooking for you. And she cooked healthy. Well, it looked healthy. It was fresh and organic, but I don't know about all the seasoning that she used, but it looked healthy and it looked good, baby. So, anyways, they're going to sit down and have their conversation. Dr. Jackie Dr. Jackie don't be cooking. She goes right to the store and get this shit pre-made. And basically, Quad is talking about her situation with Dr. Simone. She's mad at Dr. Simone. Like, she wants Dr. Simone to apologize. She's talking about the crab boil and how she feels, how she hurt her, how she wants her to say sorry, how she wants her to love her again. Like, damn. Dr. Jackie's like, yo, listen. You need, how many times does she got to say sorry? Dr. Jackie said this in her confessionals. How many times she has to say sorry? Now, is, Quad really affected by this, or is this a storyline? Because we really don't have nothing from Quad of what's going on with her, but it's only episode 3. There's nothing has been set up where she's going to be going with, her storyline. So bringing up something from a crab boil and not getting over that, Simone was hurt. She was hurt by you, but you know what? Quad is hurt too as well, because she feels like it would have been great to have Simone in my corner with what I was going through. And we find out that Quad was abused. They had mutual combat when her and her husband was, her ex-husband, well, soon to be ex-husband, was going back and forth, and there was cheating going on. So it would have been nice to have Simone there to cheer her on, to champion her, but she wasn't there. And then to have Simone attack her in that way on national TV, she still feels hurt about it. But Dr. Jack was like, you need to move on, girl. You need to pick up and move and start over. But Quad wants answers. She wants answers, and she wants an apology, and she wants to make sure it's sincere coming from Dr. Simone. I guess she doesn't think it's sincere, and she's still hurt, and she needs to get out what she needs to say if they're going to be friends. So I don't know how far she's going to get with that situation, because it doesn't seem like Simone is here for any of it. Like, she's ready to move forward and be friends with you and forget about the past. But in order to move on, to make the future better between y'all two, you need to talk about the wounds that were open and then were closed, open them back up, and then fully heal them, and then move on with your relationship. But we'll see. I don't know. But friends say some things to each other that are hurtful. So we got none other than Mariah. She's sitting there with Dr. Simone, and she's there under the pretense that they're just going to be going there for dinner and everything like that. But nope, it's not going to be that way. Heavenly is coming through, and Heavenly was already shady at the door, and it's just like Heavenly is like really, really shady. And she overpowers with her voice and her speaking abilities too as well. And I'm surprised Simone cowered to it, or Simone just realized, like, maybe this is not a battle that I want to fight. Or Simone was just like, you know what, just say sorry, let's just move forward. But it looked like it was going to go somewhere deep where they both were going to spill beans on one another husband. That Simone was going to be talking about Dr. Heavenly's husband. Dr. Heavenly was like, my husband is nothing like your husband. My husband would never do some things that you would do. I thought we was talking about girl code and all this other good stuff. But yeah, we get to that situation where Dr. Heavenly's like, my husband wouldn't do this. And then, Simone talking about my husband wouldn't do that. So is there something going on with the husbands that's going to be hitting the floor, hitting the door? And I don't know if, Simone is actually talking about when Mariah was talking about that Dr. Damon be out here ski. I don't think so, but it is what it is. So I don't know what secrets they done told each other about each other's husbands, but if they get into another argument, it's going to spill. And so, Mariah is basically asking for an apology. She's telling Dr. Jackie, you should get your facts straight before you get on the podcast and voice your opinion about me or what somebody else said that you don't know if it's true or not. And, fact check. Fact check is the thing. You'll see facts checks everywhere. People be like, did you fact check that? Do you know that for sure? Do your research or whatever. But I feel like Dr. Jackie felt like she didn't have to do no research, because you know what, it came from someone in our inner circle, and she don't think that, maybe she don't believe that Quad was lying, or she didn't see nothing to it because it wasn't her name being next to drugs. You doing drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is something, like, when someone accuses you of doing cocaine, people think about you in a negativity, especially if they're not in that lifestyle. And so, but Dr. Jackie feel like it's not that big, and she didn't even know why she was apologizing, but she said she was sorry, because she's not really sorry, she's just only sorry, she just wants to move on with Mariah so Simone can move on with Heavenly, and she's doing her part of the deal, and she's stomaching it because she's not feeling it. And Dr. Heavenly really didn't let Simone get out what she needed to say about the situation, about the tweets, and how she felt hurt that she told Dr. Heavenly privately that she's upset that Cecil wasn't working for a whole year and he took a year off, and she was mad. Maybe everybody did know in the circle, maybe the world knew too as well, that she wanted him to work, but for her to throw that out there like that was a situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dr. Simone feels like, she's using my words against me because that's something I told her. And if I told her that and then she's tweeting it out to the world, it gives people ammunition to use, bloggers to use, to talk about. And now we got to bring this shit up on the show that you're talking about my husband. I don't disrespect your husband. Why you got to disrespect my husband when it comes to something personal that I am telling you? Yes, Cecil should have never said anything about, power wash the house or whatever the case is. He did, and he was being shady or whatever. He was being shady about it. Because he was feeling a certain type of way, but Dr. Heavenly was like, if you get yourself a job, you'll be all right. So basically, he's repeating what Mariah said, which was petty on his part too as well. So you can be petty if you want to, but you can't dictate how somebody's going to respond. And Dr. Heavenly responded with her tweet, and it was not pretty, but the ladies end up apologizing to each other. They all hugged and kissed it out. So we'll see how long this lasts, which is not going to last long at all. This is what Dr. Heavenly said about about Cecil. And it's like, she could have came at him with another dig. She could have digged at Cecil, but digged at him where it wasn't something that was actually true, because we all know Dr. Heavenly's house doesn't need to be power washed. Our house wasn't filthy or dirty like that. Not at all. And she got too much money for a house to be filthy and dirty, and she don't got little babies running around. And then on top of that, she got a lot of class, and she knows that they're filming at her house. So he was being shady about it, but it wasn't something that was true. When Dr. Heavenly responded, it was something that was actually true that Simone felt. So Simone and probably Cecil got into it about the situation, but we ain't gonna know. And Dr. Heavenly was like, my husband would never do the things that your husband did. And so we get into the core ride, and guess what? Dr. Heavenly was like, so you consider Mariah your friend? She was like, she's a friend, like, there's different stages of friends. Dr. Heavenly was like, oh, she ain't your friend. You ain't her friend. Excuse me. I was like, shade, 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 baby. Peace and out. One love to my peeps and my peoples. It's not, none of this is going to last long. They're all going to go into it because the apologies are not sincere at all. And people don't believe that they did anything wrong to the other person. So there's resentment that's going to be going on and happening. And we going to see it, baby.